Hello, my friend. It's no accident you're here. Some part of you, whether consciously or not, has been searching for answers, a spark, a truth that resonates with your deepest self. And now, here you are. You found this message, and I want you to know it's meant for you. Let's begin with a simple but profound truth: the reality you experience is not fixed. It is shaped, molded, and directed by one thing: your imagination. Right now, the life you're living is the result of the concepts and beliefs you've held about yourself. What you assume to be true about yourself and the world is the blueprint from which your reality is constructed. You weren't supposed to stumble upon this truth easily, but since you're here, let's make it count. Think about it: how often do you let your mind dwell on what's wrong, on limitations, or on fears? Each thought, each assumption, is a seed planted in the fertile soil of your subconscious. Those seeds don't vanish. They grow, taking root and blossoming into the circumstances you face every day. The good news? You hold the power to plant new seeds. You can uproot the old beliefs that no longer serve you and replace them with thoughts that align with the life you desire. This isn't just theory. It's the fundamental law of being. As within, so without. Your outer world mirrors your inner state. If you wish to change the conditions of your life, you must begin by changing your concept of self. What does that mean? It means deciding, right now, who you want to be and daring to assume that identity, even if the world around you tells a different story. Let me illustrate this with an example. Imagine you desire wealth, not just for material comfort but for freedom, for the ability to live fully. If you continue to see yourself as someone struggling or unworthy, the outer world will reflect that back to you. But if you begin to see yourself as wealthy, abundant, and deserving, and hold that image steadfastly in your mind, the outer world will shift to match that belief. You might wonder, is it really that simple? Yes, it is. But simplicity doesn't mean easy. To embody a new concept of yourself, you must persist, especially when appearances seem unchanged. You must feel, in the depth of your being, as though your desire is already fulfilled. This feeling, this assumption, is the creative act. It is the bridge between the unseen and the seen. The key is imagination. Your imagination is not some idle daydreaming tool, it is the very instrument through which creation occurs. When you close your eyes and envision the life you desire, when you feel it as real, you are impressing that vision onto your subconscious mind. The subconscious, in turn, will work tirelessly to bring that vision into your experience. It doesn't matter. It doesn't argue. It simply executes the instructions you give it through your dominant feelings and beliefs. But there's a catch. You must act as though you already are what you desire to be. This isn't about pretending or putting on a facade. It's about living from the end. If you see yourself as confident, loved, successful, how would you walk, speak, or think? Adopt those behaviors now. Don't wait for the evidence to appear, act as though it's already done. The evidence will follow. Now, here's where most people falter: they let doubt creep in. They look at the outer world for validation of their inner work. If nothing seems to change immediately, they give up, thinking the process doesn't work. But this is like planting a seed and digging it up every day to check if it's growing. Trust the process. Trust that the unseen is working on your behalf. Let's take a moment to address fear. Fear is the great thief of dreams. It whispers in your ear, telling you that you're not enough, that your desires are too big, that failure is inevitable. But fear is powerless without your belief in it. Whenever fear arises, remind yourself that it's just a shadow, a product of old, limiting beliefs that no longer have a place in your life. Replace fear with faith, faith in the power of your imagination, faith in your ability to create the life you want. What happens when you begin to change your self-concept? At first, it may feel uncomfortable. The old identity will resist, pulling you back to familiar patterns. But this is a good sign, it means change is happening. Persist through the discomfort. Each time you choose the new over the old, you are rewriting the story of your life. Let's look deeper into the power of focus. Your attention is a precious resource. It determines what grows in your life. Wherever your focus goes, energy flows, and that energy shapes your reality. This means that whatever you constantly think about, believe in, or give your emotional energy to becomes amplified in your experience. The problem is, many people focus on what they don't want instead of what they desire. They dwell on problems, fears, or the negative aspects of their lives, not realizing they are watering those weeds with their energy. Shift your focus. Ask yourself, what do I want to grow? When you find the answer, nurture it. Feed it with your imagination, with affirmations, with a quiet conviction that it is already yours. Don't just think about what you desire, think about it. When you think from a place of already having your desire, you align yourself with its manifestation. Patience is also crucial. Creation takes time, but not in the way you might think. It's not about waiting for external conditions to change, it's about giving yourself the space to fully assume and embody your new concept of self. Think of the caterpillar, it doesn't rush to become a butterfly. It trusts the process, knowing that transformation is inevitable when the conditions are right. Let's also address gratitude. Gratitude is a secret multiplier of blessings. When you are grateful, you acknowledge the good in your life, and that acknowledgement expands your awareness of abundance. Even if life feels challenging right now, there is always something to appreciate. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to sufficiency and opens the door for greater things to flow into your experience. One more thing, your words have power. The words you speak about yourself and your life are declarations that your subconscious mind takes as truth. Speak life into your desires. Avoid words of lack or limitation. Instead, affirm your worth, your abundance, and your ability to create the life you want. Every word you speak is a seed you plant in the fertile soil of your subconscious. Above all, don't underestimate small, consistent actions. Each time you align your thoughts, words, and actions with your desired outcome, you reinforce your new reality. Change doesn't have to come in grand gestures, it happens in the quiet moments of choosing differently. Think of this process like a sculptor working with clay. The clay is your reality, and the sculptor is your imagination. With each thought, each assumption, you shape the clay into something new. The more precise and consistent you are in your vision, the more beautifully your life will take form. And remember, you don't need permission from anyone to change your life. You don't need to explain your desires or justify your dreams. The only requirement is your willingness to assume a new concept of yourself. If you can dream it, if you can feel it, you can be it. So, what will you choose? Will you continue to live by default, letting circumstances dictate your experience? Or will you take the reins and create deliberately, knowing that you are the operant power in your life? The choice is yours, and it's a choice you make every moment with your thoughts and feelings. Let me leave you with this thought: nothing is impossible for you. The only limits are the ones you accept. Begin today to see yourself as the person you wish to be. Live as though it's already true. And watch, as the world around you shifts to confirm your new reality. Now that we've explored these ideas, it's time to act. What you've learned here is not just meant to be understood, it's meant to be applied. Start small if you need to, but start today. Begin to shift your focus, direct your energy, and speak life into your dreams. This is your opportunity to take control of the direction your life is heading. As you step into this new way of being, share this with others. When you share these concepts, you deepen your understanding and inspire others to awaken to their power. If you found value in what we've discussed, show your support by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. Your engagement helps this message reach more people who may need it just as much as you did. Let's keep this momentum going. Hit the like button if this resonated with you. It's a simple but meaningful way to let us know this content is making a difference. If you're ready to create a life that reflects your desires, subscribe and become part of this growing space of learning and self-discovery. Don't stop here. Hit subscribe so you can stay connected to more messages that empower and encourage you. Your journey is unique, and every insight matters. If you've been inspired, let others know by liking this video. It helps spread this powerful message to others who are searching, just like you were.